welcome to Sherry's Corner. Welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to consist of 2 meals. I'm going to make chicken and vegetables with rice and some wontons, which are my daughter's favorite. And then my husband and I went to the Amish country and we bought some buffalo burgers. I've never had buffalo, so I decided to get some and make some buffalo burgers for dinner. Oh my word, they were so good. So tonight you're getting 2 meals and I can't wait for you to see it. Let's get started on the video and I'll see you around the corner. This chicken and rice was so good, easy to make too. I went ahead and made my rice ahead of time and just let it sit on the stove just so it can thicken up a little bit. I also have my pan on with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I cut about 3 chicken breasts up. We'll go ahead and put that in there and we'll start letting that cook as I start preparing the other stuff for the meal. Bought a box of crab rangoons and they're my daughter's favorite thing in the world. I don't know if your children have special things, but my daughter loves wontons. I just put them on a sheet pan on parchment paper, spread them out, and I put them in the oven, preheat the oven for 450 degrees, and I just let that cook for about 25 minutes, and then I turn my oven off and just let them go ahead and continue to get crispy in there as the oven cooled off while I was preparing my vegetables. Right there, I went ahead and put some oil in my wok and let it start heating up, and then I added some soy sauce to my chicken. And this is where we're going to get into the good stuff. I have some green beans that I got. They're organic. They were on sale. I went ahead and just put those in and started those first. Those was going to be the longest because they were fresh. I love sauteed green beans. They're just so good. I ended up cutting up some red and yellow peppers to saute all of that together. I could just eat vegetables. I don't know about you guys, but I honestly could just eat sauteed vegetables and not have to worry about any meat. I previously had already cut up some onion. I just chopped all the vegetables up and put them all together in that pan and just start letting them cook. Next, we're going to add our spices. The spices that I used with this is turmeric, onion powder, garlic, white pepper, and sea salt. And I added a little bit to my chicken first, and then I took the rest and we'll add it to the vegetables. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I don't measure anything. I'm going to try to get better at that. I just love to play around with spices, write them down, try to remember how much I use, but you cannot go wrong with mixing spices. It's just so good to just play around and just relax in the kitchen and have fun. And these spices that I used for this particular meal was so good. So just continue to cook in the kitchen and just explore. It's so fun. I've had a blast just mixing my spices. The wontons were done. I ended up plating it up. I just placed the food on top of the rice instead of mixing it up, and I have my red sauce on the side, and we had some wontons. This meal was so delicious. All right, the next dinner is buffalo burger. I'd never made them before and they were delicious. I have 1 pound of ground buffalo burger. I'm going to open it up and put it in the bowl. I went ahead and turned my pan on low so it can start heating up because I need to melt a tablespoon of butter. And you'll see me right here messing with those gloves. I'm telling you, I do not like to touch raw meat, and those gloves just had me going. I probably should have left it all in the video. It was funny, but anyway, you just saw me add the butter in there, and I'm going to add some salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some Worcestershire sauce, and mix that for my patties. Put those pesky gloves back on, and they went on smooth that time. It's just comical to watch me and putting on gloves. But I just mixed all that together and put the burgers in the pan on low. You do have to cook the buffalo burger on low or it will fall apart on high heat. And you just cook them until there's no pink in the middle. And I went ahead and added some my buns to the left right there. I love toasted buns, and I toasted some up while the burgers finished cooking. And it took them about 30 minutes on low to finish cooking because you cooked them slow. It was such a delicious meal though. I will be buying some more buffalo burger. Alright guys, here's dinner all plated up. Fixed this for my husband. I toasted the buns. That looks good. He just likes his burgers plain, so that's how he's in. I had leftover macaroni and cheese, so I just heated it up. And we love pickled beets and the pickles. So that's dinner for tonight.